Sunday. Just to tell you about how we got started on this company, I was called by Mr. Zach, who is a friend of mine from professional background or point of view, and he told me about this opportunity. And the first time he called me, he wanted to book an appointment with me on a Wednesday. I think he called me on a Saturday. And I told him that I'm going to know whether I will confirm that or not by Tuesday. So by Tuesday, I had not called. So he called me on Tuesday evening and asked me about the appointment, whether I was willing to go and meet him or I don't want to know anything about Forex trading the smart way. That is how he put it. That is in a business that he's doing of exchanging currency the smart way. Okay. So I told him, I'll think about it. Let me call you in a bit. Then I called him. I didn't call actually, I texted him. Then I asked, could you mind me organizing some colleagues, okay, so that you come and tell us about the business from our workstation. And it took some time to reply. Then he replied and said, George, good things are not for everyone. Hey, and I wondered, what do you mean? What do you mean? This thing is so good so that you cannot share with anyone else. You chose to share it with me. So I told him, then I'm going to come. Obviously, I was so convinced that this is the best thing ever that Zach is calling me for. So we planned with my wife, and we went to Syokimau. That's where they were stationed, or the team was stationed at that time. And Shiro did a very wonderful presentation once. And during the presentation, she mentioned something to do with the candlesticks. She was showing us how the trading goes, like on our phone. You see, these are how the chart is. These are the candlesticks. And I'm like, what? The candle I know is literally very different. Like, I was so clueless about trading. And immediately she changed and she said, oh, I'm sorry, you're going to learn about that later. Don't worry about that, okay? So she continued the presentation. We did not understand in the first round. So she repeated. And we asked a lot of questions to Shiro. And I want to confirm that she is very, very patient because she answered. We repeated the questions, some of the questions she answered. And we said, I told Zach, let me just go home, and then I'll get back to you. So the following day we came with my wife, the same place we came out. We got signed up by one Thomas, who was very excited because he had a trade that had hit TP. So he was very excited, and we got excited as well. So he got signed up, and the journey was very, very good from the point of sign up, because we were told, okay, like from the basics, from the series 100, we had the concept that when the market is low, you buy for your profits. When it's high, you sell for your profits. Then we could do exactly that. And miraculously, we could have money, like just take a trade. And all of a sudden, actually, we had an account of $20, I remember, because that is what we started with. And we could put a lot size of 0.05. That was courage. And it could just go to profit somehow. But of course, when it reversed, you cannot tell now what could happen to our accounts at that point and at that time. So at one point we went for meeting, the weekly meeting that we used to have in Jadili. And Simon, was it Simon or who was talking? Angela taught us about the harmonic scanner, because we had heard about it, but we didn't have someone really explain to us where it is, how it trades. So Angela introduced that to us. And then on that Saturday, we came home, entered into our academy, and saw exactly where the harmonic scanner was. It was giving the entry point, TP1, TP2, TP3, and the stop loss. So we said on Monday, Tuesday, we are going to try this harmonic scanner. At first, we didn't have any analyzing skills. We didn't analyze the trades. We could just see entry point. Then something that I had heard about harmonic scanner with Chris while teaching, I think around series 300, was that you don't just take a trade, you wait for it to reverse. That is the only thing that he talked about. So I could wait. When it reverses, we enter and sleep. For reasons I don't know, by the way, we only used to take trades at night from harmonic scanner. So it could hit TP. They hit so many TPs from just that. See a reversal, enter a trade, then sleep, morning, TP. But obviously some were not going to profit, but most of the trades from just that simple entering were going to profit. So we grew into using the harmonic scanner. Of course, Mr. Randy played a very key role in teaching us how to more profitably take trades from the harmonic scanner. That is one thing that I could say really us in taking trades from the harmonic scanner. We could really search for some, because one thing about the harmonic scanner, about that particular strategy, it's not easy for you to get a setup. It's not easy. But once you get the setup, then it's a very good setup. It's like, I could say 90% that it will hit TP with that, but you'll take time for you to get that particular trade. So you cannot rely only on that. We could not rely only on harmonic scanner for trading, okay? Because it will take a lot of time for us to see a trade which is profitable or a tradable trade for that matter. So we continued growing. Of course, we've blown accounts. The most recent one was a trade that I shared with you guys on 52-week challenge, where we took a trade and we entered a wrong lot size. We entered a lot size of 0.01. 0.1. And we wished and we said this trade is going to reverse. Obviously, it is going to go our way. So let's not close anyway. We saw immediately, by the way, it was immediately -3. And we wondered, this trade has gone so fast, but confirming with the lot size, it was so big. So we said, just wait for it. It will go, it will come home. It was GJ, and GJ can really move. So it really moved -2, -5, -6, then -4. Of course, it will throw back some dollars to you. Then -10, throw back some dollars, and it went with the account. And that is how the account got blown. So we have experienced that. But what is important for us?
How long ago was that? How long ago was that?
I think a month ago. When you were
4 months in? or 3 months?
5 months.
Okay. Okay,
Yeah,
great.
we started in February. By the way, I didn't mention that. We started trading in February. Yeah, so what is key now for us is growing in trading. Like, it was very encouraging for us to hear about Bale, who was a student who came into this field without any knowledge and used the academy, used educators, used Kevin, who we see on this go live like every week. And he used that particular trader to grow into a level that he can call trades on go live. That was very encouraging. And it took him 1 year to just break even, to just know how to trade, to be profitable in the market. Patience is key. That's a lesson that we've learned, because you are just discussing and saying that it is very unfortunate, maybe, to say that some people are not patient with anything. Like, you enter into this business, you want profit like tomorrow, but you're not willing to, put in work. That lazy mentality. Most of us have that mentality at heart, which is quite unfortunate. If you are in this business, okay, be willing to put work in. Be willing to take lessons from every trader, or a trader that you can identify, and you say, I'm going to do everything that this trader tells me. He tells me to draw charts, 100 charts in a day. I draw 100 charts in a day, not 99 charts. If you're willing to grow, like to become them, or to grow to a level that they are in. I think my
Quick question, George. George,
yes?
and Happiness. Quick question for you. How long, would you say you're confident now? Would you say you're profitable on a steady basis, like in a week, every week? Are you profitable?
Yes, we could say we are profitable, but not to the level that we admire, of course.
That you'd like to be. Okay.
We have a room to really grow.
Okay. Have you done any withdrawals?
Yes, we did withdraw like a month ago.
Okay.
It was the best thing ever.
Yeah, it was the sweetest thing ever.
All right.
Yeah.
That's good. So, and if you're comfortable, because we are all family, you can tell us, like on average, how much are you able to make in a day?
On average,
as profit?
I'll say 10 to 20 in our accounts. We have like, how many accounts? We have 3 accounts.
Remember, we'll talk in dollars, so please talk about dollars.
I'm saying in all the accounts, average 10 to 20. Average 10 to
$20 daily.
Yeah.
Okay. In all the accounts, and I gather probably you've got 4 accounts, maybe 2 each.
We have 3.
Okay, great. So thank you. So that's like around $30 to $60 every day.
No, total.
Sorry?
Total, like in all the accounts collectively.
Yeah, in all the accounts, that's what I'm saying, yes.
Yes.
Okay, great. So are there moments you felt like giving up in the beginning?
Yeah, so yes, we actually, the person who had confirmed, we have a friend in US who had confirmed this I am thing, and he advised that we give it some time. We give it maybe 1 or 2 months. If it is not working, we quit. So we felt like that time it collapsed, and we were not seeing profits. So we were really arguing with ourselves, but we just said, really, we cannot quit when we have invested so much in it, and it's something that has potential. Okay, we have We have heard both failure stories from Forex. We have heard very many success stories from Forex. So we wanted to be the success, part of the success story. So
all right. And where are you headed? Where do you see yourself? What's your goal maybe for trading, like in the next, maybe, let's say, do you have a goal, like, let's say for the next 30 days or for 2 months or for 3 months for trading?
For the next 30 days, we want to be very comfortable taking trades by ourselves. Comfortable. For the next 5 to 6 months,
Yeah.
we want to be making real money trading, like real money.
Real money means like probably on average of?
On average, $200 per day.
$200 per day. That will make you happy. Okay, great.
On average.
Are you willing to stay the course until that happens?
Yes, yes, yes. We're willing
Okay.
and we're committed. We're very committed to this journey or this course.
Super. A quick question to Happiness. Happiness, what important lesson have you taken through this journey of Forex trading?
Wow, thank you so much, Bernard, and my husband for just giving our experience. So for me, I think my biggest lesson has been staying in the fire camp. That has meant a lot for us because, like we said in the beginning, there was no profit. In fact, we were hearing people saying they are making money, and we were like, how are they making money? But being in the mentorship calls, meeting Randy, meeting the bigger team, meeting Wanda, meeting Christopher Terry, meeting Jason Brown, we were like, my goodness, this is where we want to be because we met our tribe. So staying in the fire camp really helped because, like my husband said, someone had told us, just give it a month or two, but you realize this is someone who has not done this. Like Simon always says, don't listen to people who haven't done what you're doing. But now when we came in and we listened to real stories, people who had made it, I mean, it was just amazing. And of course, our mindset has really, really changed. So I think for me and also for us, it's just being in the fire camp, plugging into the mentorship calls and not giving up. In fact, giving up, tuliacha after we had said we are giving it a month, we realized we were so ignorant, we didn't know much, we were young. Yeah, so that's it. And let me just say, because it's really important, Bernard, something that really strengthened our faith in our second month, a colleague of George joined us. He just saw George trading on the phone and he was like, what's this you're doing? She got curious. Then he said, I want to do this. And she joined us. She learned very fast. She started trading. She became so good. She's so good even now. Remember, us, we had never made profit in our first 3 months. Newto to Dogo to harmonic scanner. Then again, they are swept. So when she came in, she doubled her account. Do you know how we felt about that? We were like, my goodness, even if not for us, we're going to stay here and make sure that people get paid through this. So yes.
Okay, great. And to the two of you, maybe the other thing I would like to know is what did you do different in the last maybe 1-2 months to get to that level where you're trading profitably? What did you guys have to do? What did you do to get to where now you're steadily making between $10 and $20 per account trading? What did you do different from what you're doing before?
Oh, that's good. I would say in my first month, I went through the academy. In the second month, I went through, the last series, 300 and 400 once. Then I was not seeing the results yet. I could not call a trade. I could not say this trade is going to go this way because of this and this, with a reason. If I could do it, guesswork. So I relaxed. In the third, we relaxed. In the third, fourth month, in the fifth month, we asked ourselves, by the way, we are renewing this account monthly. What are we doing about it? Like, this is money that we're investing here. What? We were not even following the, the master traders. Like, now Bernard would post, so-and-so is live, jump in. We're just there. But deliberately in the last 2 months, we've been following traders like the whole day. I'm not advising anyone to follow a trader the go live the whole day, but identifying someone who you can learn from and follow that person faithfully. I think that was a game changer for us. Yeah.
Okay.
We have an educator that we are following. Go to their boot camp, watch their favorite sessions, what they are teaching. And you see, you start resonating with one of them, if not two, but advise one, and you start being profitable. You start maybe calling your trades. Yeah. I think that was it.
Which educator do you feel has made a difference for you guys?
Tyrone.
Which specific Go Live educator? Tyrone?
Yes, Tyrone Foster.
Okay. Tyrone Foster.
Very, very, very
That's
good.
on DeLorean.
DeLorean, yes.
Fantastic. So thank you so much. So Happiness, what's your DeLorean experience so far?
My experience is good because the thing is so simplified, and I think I like the truth of Tyrone.
Yeah.
He tells you the truth on your face. You don't like him, but he will still say the truth. Yeah. If I had those kinds of teachers, I think I would be so excited, because I think anyone who has been on Tyrone's classes can agree he's just so good. He's so good and he's so real. Like he's saying, he gives you even assignments. And I'm thinking sometimes you want to feel, that laziness of not doing, but trust me, I think what we always say, just following every instructions, you will get to where they are. And also Patrick Kenny,
Yeah.
he's really, really good. Yeah, so
all right.
Is definitely bright.
Thank you. And but if you have any questions for Happiness and George, post in the group. Already there's one question, George and Happiness. Someone is asking, do you two still hold a full-time job?
About sound.
Oh yes, we hold full-time jobs, but we are both teachers, high school teachers. So right now we are at home because our clients are also at home. So we are most of the time right now.
So you're sharpening your trading skills by the time the school's open and everything.
Yeah, it's an opportunity that God has presented it to us. We have the time to grow our skills. So yeah.
All right. Thank you very much. I don't know if there are any other questions for you from the members, but if they ask, we'll call you back again later. So thank you so much, George and Happiness. Ladies and gentlemen, we are 85 of us now on this call. I would like us to show appreciation to George and Happiness. Please drop in 777. Drop in 777 in the chat box to show appreciation to George and Happiness. Yes, great. That's good. Now, I want to call a young man. And I think this young man has not even been here for 2 months. And this young man has got energy. Whenever I listen to this guy, man, I'm just so happy that we've got young people who are determined to succeed. He's been here for 2 months. This guy, I know, but he'll probably tell us, he probably doesn't know that I know, but that he's actually been trading well. He's been even doing withdrawals. This is a guy who would even withdraw every day. Every day. Imagine someone making money and withdraws every single day. But I would rather he tells us that himself. Oscar, are you on the course? Asifa, are you somewhere on this call? Asifa, yeah. Unmute yourself. Yes, Asifa. Thank you. Karibu sana. Asifa, I think we just give you, let's just limit it to maximum 3 minutes. Tell us about your journey quickly. When you joined, how it's been, you've been trading, what are your favorite pairs, and how profitable are you? Money will make us listen to you. So tell us, are you making money? How much on average do you make on a daily basis? Have you made any withdrawals? How is it going? Please talk to us, Asifa.
Thank you so much, BK. I'm so happy and grateful. You called me, I was actually asleep. So you called me, ukaniambia, like, I want you to at least tell us something. And I was shocked. So yeah, I joined on June 17th. I think I finished my 2 months last week. Yeah, so I just texted Thomas. I wanted to learn how to trade. So I texted him, nikamwambia, okay, I knew he was doing Forex. So at first I texted him on March and I was like, I want to know how to do it, but I didn't have the capital to start. So I waited. When I got the money, I texted him. So he enrolled me, then I started learning. For 5 days, I did not sleep. So I was on the laptop learning. So after 5 days, I was on demo. Then the next day I was on live. So the first night I did live, okay, like 6 p.m. So I had made a profit of $38 and withdrew that time. So I was so happy. I texted Thomas, this is it. This thing is. So yeah, I sent him the screenshot. I recorded my withdrawal. I was so happy. Yeah, so life is not always a straight line, maybe. So I had to learn, So I'm still young, so we have greed and wanting to have this money, all of it. So next week wasn't that good, so I blew an account. Okay, it was that account because I had already withdrew. So I blew that account, then started again. I've blown an account like thrice or 4 times. Then since then, I've never withdrawn I've never blown an account. I withdraw daily. I grew an account from $24 to $294 in 1 day. So that day I withdrew almost $190. I withdrew almost 10 times. Yeah, so I've learned to tame my greed. Yeah, that's one thing that I've really learned. To tame your greed. Have a goal, like if your daily goal is $50, if you make it in 1 day or in 1 hour, just leave the market. MT4 stays there to smile at you and tell you, you can add another $50 to make it 100. Hey, that's how the account goes because of greed. But if you have a goal like $50, you can do it. So this week I made my goal, 50 times 4, that is 200. On Tuesday, I made my $200 and I was out of the market. So Wednesday I was on demo, Thursday I was on demo, Friday I was on demo, but I had a second account. So I tried trading a little bit, I was out. So for once, at least for once, I told myself I'll not go back to the market, and yeah, it's been a good journey. So I love gold. I trade gold so much. It moves well, it moves fast. So that's what I trade. And DJ, US30. We broke up with US30, but recently I've been trying. It's good.
You're reconciling.
Yeah, so yeah. The same way it did to George, it did to me some while back, one Thursday. Yeah, so, but these days I'm doing good. Yeah, thank you so much. Thank you for this. I'm grateful for this opportunity, grateful for Thomas, all the leaders. Yeah, and I'm grateful for you also. Thank you so much.
So Asifa, how many times do you withdraw in a week? Just to get a bit of that.
I withdraw a lot of times, so maybe 10 to 15 times. I withdraw a lot of times, like $10, $20, $30, $40. Yeah.
In a week, you withdraw up to even 10 times. Asifa, I'm not sure whether I got you right.
Yes. Can you hear me?
Yeah, now we can.
Oh, my network was not okay. Can you hear?
Now we can.
I withdraw almost 10 to 15 times I can withdraw. So if, for example, that Tuesday that I made $294, yeah, there's a day I withdrew almost 8 times. That's simple.
Wow. Okay. Is it that you don't like your money staying in your account or you're in need of money? You need to use that money or something?
No, I compound it somewhere else. So yeah, I compound it somewhere else. So I withdraw half of the money. So if I make $50, I'll withdraw 25. One for compounding on this account, the other one for compounding on the other account.
Okay, great.
Yeah,
good to know.
Yeah.
All right, awesome. And then who is your broker? Which broker do you use?
EGM.
Okay, great. Now then, but I believe that probably doesn't matter so much about the broker. But yes, you've said who your broker is. But next also, what I would like to know is for your gold, because I know your friends call you the gold master. Your account for trading gold, how big is it? If you don't mind sharing with us. so that others can know with that amount they can also be able to trade gold?
Right now it's 228, I think $228.
$200 and you're able to trade with it, and you can trade gold with it. Okay, fine. Someone was asking that. So thank you, Asifa, for your time. What's your goal? What's your goal in the next, like, let's say, maybe, let's say 90 days as far as trading is concerned?
Since I've learned to tame my greed, I hope that I'll get to $10,000 by December. Yeah, $10,000.
Okay. All right. $10,000 per? Or to grow to that much?
$10,000 in that one account. Yeah, to grow my account to $10,000.
Okay, great. Then another question, are you happy to bless others with this idea? Have you been able to do that? Are you happy to bless other people going forward so that also they can get to learn how to trade?
Yeah. I have 4 guests. Okay, they're not guests. They recently signed up earlier. So they share with me what they made. They're so happy. So they are here on the call. There is Sharon, there is Dima, Kwol, and Shiro. So anytime I make a profit, I send it to them. So if I make $10, I send it. $20. They know all my progress, so I send it to them.
As in you send the screenshot, or you send them the money? Because you're saying you send them your profit.
Yeah, the screenshot. Yeah, the screenshot. Withdraw.
Okay.
Yeah, the screenshot. Yeah.
I thought you send them the money. I almost wanted to join your team to be receiving that money on a daily basis. All right.
I'll take.
Thank you, Asifa. I think there are no more questions, but yes, karibu sana. So great to know this. And then someone is asking, do you use any tools, IM tools for trading? Go live or tools? What do you use?
I got the add-on for Gold Cup, the Gold Cup add-on. Yeah.
Oh, all right. And how is it going?
It's good. So they have good entries. I'm in their group, so anytime you get they have very perfect entries, so it can move up to 150 pips. Yeah, but before I got the add-on, I was trading on my own.
All right. Now let me ask you, what your advice would be. Would you like? There are people who come into this company and give up within a month, sometimes even less, some 2 months. What would be your advice to them? You having achieved what you've achieved so far.
Success isn't overnight, so you can't just sleep and wake up rich. Even those who got to the top didn't get to the top in one day, so it took time. So that's what I learned in blowing up my account, just wanting to get more. Yeah, we have to want to get more, but it takes time. It is a process. So if you can follow your process, like I knew compounding is it's a very powerful thing. It's the 8th wonder in the world by Albert Einstein. I don't know who said it, someone like that. So if you learn what is the meaning of compounding, then you will have like everything. Because if you can grow your account by 5% daily, if you give yourself 3 months, your account will be a very big account, just 5%. Yeah, so patience and consistency, each and every day, and never give up. Yeah.
All right. Thank you so much, Asifa. And Asante Sana, I believe there are no further questions. And this, yes, we'll move on. So thank you so much, Asifa, and also congratulations. We know you're going to go far. We look forward to you becoming probably an educator and also a chairman, because I know, yes, you're grooming other people as well. So congratulations as you move on. Thank you so much. Now, I would like to invite someone else to be able to speak to us. And I hope Shiko is on this call. Shiko, are you on the call? Shiko, are you on the call yet?
Hi, Bernard, I'm here.
Good. We can see you. Karibu sana, asante.
Thank you. Hi, everyone.
Hi.
I'm Shiko Mushoki. I joined in June. I am in June. So a bit of history about me and trading. I met my best friend in 2012 in school, in college, and she was doing trading. However, her kind of trading was she would give someone her money and someone would trade on her behalf and she would get a commission. But then the entry point for that trading was too high for me. So I was very interested, but I couldn't reach the minimum. The minimum was $20,000. So I kept searching and searching. And then 8 years down the line, which is now this year, through Terry, I learned about IM. And I kept asking Terry, is this why I have to keep on looking at charts? Because the reason I had not found someone I can trade with or I can do Forex with is because in those 8 years, all I had about was you have to keep reading charts, you know, have 5 charts all over the house. You're looking at this one, you have a computer here, and the whole day you cannot do anything. And then I used to ask myself, if I'm going to do London session and New York, will I sleep? Will I ever sleep? Because London is waking up, New York is sleeping. Asia is waking up, New York is sleeping. So finally, through Terry, I was able to learn about IM, and I was able to learn about Miss Fierce and the trades she gives. And I was so happy to know that I can do something on the side and still do my full-time job. However, I also learned that this can become my full-time job if I so want. Terry, who introduced me to it, is doing it full-time. BK is doing it full-time. Lillian is doing it full-time. So it's something you can do full-time. So that's a bit of history about me and trading. So I joined in June on the 16th, to be very precise. I can see I joined a day before Mr. Gold.
Mr. Gold.
Yes. And then I had to do the demo. So I did a bit of demo, but I can tell you the patience that comes with doing demo, because you want to make money. I was told I can make money. I want to make money now. But what I will advise people, because as I talk, maybe you can go on taking some points. What I can advise people, the demo is very, very important. Just like we learned about the stop loss being your mother at one of our trainings, the demo is also your mother as well. You need to make all the mistakes you can make in the demo. Don't be in a hurry. The market is going nowhere, and you will hear that so many times. And this is not a get-rich-quick scheme. So you will make your money. Just be patient. Use the demo. Put the 1.0 by mistake. Do all the mistakes that you can. Buy instead of selling. Make all your mistakes on the demo. So after a week, there's a day Terry told me she has made 30,000. That is how much? $300. And I was like, what am I doing on the demo? And Terry would tell me, take time. I'm here 1 year. There's no hurry. You will make your money. Take your time and do the demo. So I did the demo for a week. I didn't take my time as I was told, but I did it in a week. Then I joined the live trading, and through Miss Fierce, I learned a lot. I went into the academy. Another thing, when you join IM, go into the academy. You're meant to learn. Go in the academy, do the videos, keep on listening to the live mentorship, the live trading, the live teachings. Very, very important. Because unfortunately, if you don't do that, you'll become a professional, professional trade taker. You're just told, take AJ, you take it. Take this one, you take it. You don't even know why you're taking it. You don't know what Trump said to make the market go wrong, or what Trump did to make, I always keep on blaming Trump for all the mistakes in the market. So learn as you're taking Miss Fierce's trade, Lillian, learn, go into the academy, learn. Also take 1 or 2 trades from the academy. I've learned from Andrej. He's my favorite one. You go into the academy, do your own, as you learn, you're learning to take your trades, but because you're not a professional, just go into the academy and ask Andrej, what do you think of gold? What do you think of AJ? That is AUD and JPY. We are also divorced. I've had someone saying they're divorced from a pair. I'm divorced from AUD, JPY. But go into the academy and ask. So my take is learn. But then I started doing my trades, I said a week after June 16th. And on the first day, I made only $3. And then my broker took $1.4. I was like, what is this? Really? Like, I'm taking home 1 point something. Then the second day, and you see there's a day I've said Terry had made some quite good money. Like, what am I doing wrong? Then the next day I made about $9. Like, okay, this is going well. The third day I made $52.66. Like, oh, okay. So this is now the real thing. And unfortunately, or fortunately, I think it's both, because every day I was making more money than the previous day. This is the second week in. So, and I started with $180. That's about 20,000 Kenya shillings. And then about 4 days in or 3 days in, I added $300, and then I withdrew the 300, and then I withdrew another 600, and I left 500 in. And then because I had become cocky, I was making money every day. Now I was even making more than $100 every day. And my friends were on this call who have shown my statements. I'm very open about my statements. They know I'm speaking the truth when I say every day I was making more than $100 after my initial $3 and $9. So I became very cocky, no stop loss. I'm doing more than 0.0 something because I am making money and I want to make more. And I was not using the stop loss. So one day, after leaving in the $500, I grew it to 700. Remember, this is my third week in. And then I blew my account because I just left it running, no stop loss. And I called BK, very panicked. What happened? I didn't put a stop loss. Why did I lose money? Why I was making money? Why all of a sudden have I lost my $700? And he told me it's because you never put a stop loss. So by then, because I was not so keen into learning, I was just making money and not wanting to learn. I had no idea there was something called a margin call. So for those who don't know, or for the people who are new, there's something called a margin call where the market has come for your profits, and then the profits are wiped out. Now it goes for your capital, and then it wipes out your capital. So if you're not careful, that can happen. However, on any one day, and I repeat, my friends are on this call because I've invited a number of people. On any one day that I lose money, I will have made money. But due to greed, I have made this much, but I want much, much more. And I keep talking to BK and my friends about this, the greed. And any person I'm now training to join IAM, I keep telling them, number one, greed. You will make $2. You're not comfortable with the $2, and it's $2 you never had. You want $100, and then you'll make the 100. And because yesterday you made 100, now you want 200. So on any one day that I've even lost money, I've always made money. So let's be content with the money we have made. So what have I taken out of the trainings that we get here? Because there are always, every other day, there are trainings, there are Zoom calls from people within Kenya. There are people who are abroad who are training us, or from the academies. What I've taken out is, don't be a professional trade taker, as I said. Also learn how to do your own trades. You won't become a professional overnight. I'm 2 months in and I'm not a professional, but I can take a trade, 1 or 2. By the time I'm taking Miss Fierce's trades, I'll have done 1 or 2 of my own. Or on Monday or Friday, I'll do 1 or 2 of my own. So don't be a professional trade taker. Read, learn, and repeat. This is a lifetime thing. When you join, it's an investment. As I said, it's not a get rich quick scheme. It's an investment. So you continue reading every day. There's something we were sent today. I think for those who are on Terry's group or their 1000 group, 7 things that poor people do that rich people don't do. And one of the things was they read. Rich people read, poor people watch TV. Although I watch TV, we won't stop watching TV, but we also take time to read. And I keep telling the people in my group, read. And someone will even this, there are people who've asked me a question and I tell them I will not answer you that. Go into the academy and learn. If you don't get the answer there, I will answer you. So sometimes people in my group say I'm harsh, but I want people to read, because there's a time Lillian said, I want you to learn, because one day I might be on a trip, or I might be sick, or I might be out doing my own errands, and people will just be stranded and not do anything, because I can only do what Lillian gives me. I don't know anything else. And when you go to the academy, you will learn. You will learn. Also find books or YouTube, learn. The other thing I've learned is patience. Patience is
Yes.
key. Again, it's not a get rich quick scheme. It's an investment. The same way you put money and you're told after 1 year you'll be given 18%. This is that investment. So be patient. If you want your trades to reach $2 before you close, wait for them to reach. If you want them to reach TP, it's up to you, but patience, and it won't happen in a day or a week. And then you should know which pairs work for you. As I said, I'm divorced from AJ, probably because of my trading hours. There are many sessions. There are 4 sessions, right, BK? There are 4.
Yes.
So maybe because of the session I trade, AJ never works for me. And Terry used to tell me that, and I tell her, Terry, AJ is the one that is making me so much money. She told me, we'll talk about it in a month. And true to her word, I'm now divorced from AJ. Anytime I see, especially JPY also, anything to do with JPY, I run. So you don't have to take all the trades. If you decide, even US 30, US 30, GR 30, we are divorced. So you don't have to take all the trades. And then, so those are the
quick
things
question,
I've taken out.
Quick question, Shiko.
Mm-hmm.
How long?
Yes.
Yes. How long do you take trading in a day? How long? How long in your day? I know you have a full-time business or job that you do, but how long do you take to trade every day?
Normally, I trade in the morning. However, I might leave those trades the whole day. And then if I get a chance during the day and I have a trade that probably I have been given, I will trade. But mostly, I only do in the morning. And sometimes by 7 a.m., I've done my target and I'm done for the day.
All right, awesome. And then please tell us, so you attend the trainings that are done because you said you have an interest in learning how to trade for yourself so that you're not a professional signal taker. So do you attend the training that you do on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday for trading? Do you attend them in the evening?
Yes, I do. I try to attend as many as possible, and especially the Wednesday one, Monday with BK, Wednesday with Kendago, and Friday, the one for 52 weeks.
Okay,
I
great.
try as much as possible.
Awesome. And then another question for you is, what's your goal in the next, let's say, 90 days? Where would you like to be in terms of, like, let's say, how much would you like to be earning, like either on a weekly basis or monthly, whatever it is, in the next 90 days?
My goal, just like the previous person who has talked, is to reach $10,000, so that I am obsessed with gold as well. But gold has also shown me things. So I would like to grow my account to a point where even if I put gold at 0.1 and it goes to negative $200, I'm comfortable. So I want to grow that is one of the goals. The second goal is to be able to take trades comfortably, because now I do, but I'm still not very comfortable taking them on my own. And I don't share them with anyone because I'm very scared. So I would like to learn, like Miss Fairs, how to take trades and comfortably even share with a friend or two.
Who is your favorite educator on Go Live?
Andrej.
Okay, fantastic. Yeah. Great. Do you have any questions? Remember, if you have any questions for Shiko, you can post here. People are congratulating you. They love your energy and your mentorship. Congratulations, Shiko. That's good. Yes, I think we are good. I can't see any questions so far. What strategy are you using?
Yeah, someone is asking about my strategy.
Yes.
So my strategy is one, I'm learning how to manage the grid. It is very hard, very, very hard. but I'm learning how to manage that. I have a target every day. You can even say 2% every day or 5%, but be realistic. I keep telling my friends, be realistic. I mean, the banks, and this I've repeated so many times, the banks will give you 7%, and I'm not demonizing the banks. Any institutional name I'm not demonizing, but banks will give you 7% per annum. Calculate that per month, calculate that per day. SACCOs will give you at most 20%, 15% per annum. So why do you want to make 1,000% per day? Why do you want to make 500% per day? It is not possible. Otherwise, everyone, even our own president, would leave his job and come and do Forex. So be realistic. I have a target. Sometimes I surpass because you'll put in a trade and it will give you a very good return. But I have a target. Sticking to it as well is sometimes hard, but we are learning. We are very young in this, we are learning. And then
Are you in the 52 weeks?
Sorry? Yes,
you can
I am.
finish first, then we'll answer that later. Yeah.
Okay. And then my lot size. Of course, I said when I started and I was making money, $100 a day, $120, I became very cocky and I will do 0.3. So I've come down. So my lot size is 0.03. Sometimes I'll do 0.05, but gold, I don't do more than 0.03, and my account has to be big. Sometimes I only take gold, one trade of gold, but I don't do more than three trades. And then I've learned how to manage my emotions as well. You know, when you say, I've lost it, I have to get it back, I have to get it back. That is where you go wrong. Sometimes you have to accept that you've lost. And then if you reach a target, which I learned also from my friend Diana, and I've mentioned it before, if you reach a target, even if you have some other trades, close them. Even if they're in red, close them because you've already reached your target. Alternatively, whatever trades are remaining, move your stop loss so that even if they go into loss, they will not affect your day's target. So sometimes I'll tell my group, I've reached my target, but I have one trade running. But even if that trade closes in loss, I'll still have reached my target because maybe my target was to have 3,000 in a day. That is what, $30 in a day. And I've already reached maybe 4,000. So I'll ensure that that one trade that is remaining has very small stop loss such that even if it hits, I am still sticking to my 3,000. I think those are my strategies.
Yes. Are you in the 52 weeks run?
Yes, I am.
Okay, fantastic.
Yes.
Oh, great. And how is it for you? How is it going?
So far, so good. And the only reason now it's so far so good is because I've also blown that account. Again, the greed, you make money, and you want to make more and make more and make more. And there, in that account, we have the rules, and I was not following the rules. But now I'm following the rules religiously, only breaking one rule. I still do a bit of gold. As I said, I'm addicted to gold. But I'm following all the other rules, and I have grown that account to a very significant amount. Yeah.
Okay. You are like on week number what with that account?
I'm not sure unless
If
I
you say
check
the amount, I
with
can tell you the week.
If I say the amount, I'm on $700.
$700.
Yeah.
Great. And you restarted it how long ago after you had blown it the first time?
2 weeks ago.
2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
You are now at week number 14. Congratulations. So thank you so much. So thank you, Shiko, for sharing and being very authentic and open. And we don't take this for granted. Shiko, Asifa, and also the first person to share, George, and Happiness. Thank you guys so much for this. Yes, we still have to hear from a few more people. Yeah, so if you're looking forward to to hit $10,000, to hit more than that, or even to make even more than $10,000 a month. I've got some people who are coming to speak to us. We've got Gloria coming up. We've got Newton coming up on this call. So you want to listen to how these people have been able to make it and get to where they are. So don't leave, because it's just about to get very hot. And as you can see, all these people who've spoken to us, they've been here for some time, they've been patient, they've been consistent, and that is why they're achieving success. So if you're just about to give up, if you had given up in this business, I want you to hear this story so that you know it's not been a smooth road for all of them, but they have, of course, kept up the faith. I know people who blow their account once and they quit, they never come back. You've had Shiko, she said how many times she's blown. Oscar, the same thing. Oscar withdraws every day, but also he's blown 4 accounts so far. I mean, you've had, Lillian was speaking to us last week when she told us she had blown over 6 accounts and more than actually 6. So ladies and gentlemen, don't give up just because something has gone wrong. Remember, in every business, it's not a smooth road. But guess what? It can never be a smooth road. Life is not meant to be easier. You're the one who is just supposed to catch up, to be better, to be equal to the task. So let's keep moving. So Shiko, thank you so much for your story. I want to bring in Katherine. Katherine, I hope you're on the call. Katherine Marami, I hope you're on the call. Katherine Marami, are you on the call? Katherine.
Yes, I'm on the call.
Oh yes, karibu sana.
Hi, everybody.
Hi, Katherine.
So I don't know, where do you want me to start?
We want you just to tell us your journey. How has it been? When did you join? How has it been going so far? Where have you reached? And let's just because of time, we just try and make us know as much as possible, but within the shortest time possible.
Okay, so I joined IM Academy in December when I was visiting my sister in Nairobi. I was on convalescence, and she was always on her phone all the time. So I asked,
are you on the video? Sorry, Katherine.
no,
video,
I haven't put my video.
See you. Sorry?
Okay, just 1 second. Let me see if I can start my video.
Yeah, please be on video so that it's good when people see who they are.
I actually didn't want to put on my video because I wasn't feeling very well today. I was actually planning on doing this call lying down. So anyway.
Just for a few minutes, yeah.
So yes, as I was saying, I joined IM Academy in December. When I was visiting my sister, I had come home to recover from a very long and terrible illness. So she was always fiddling on her phone, and I was looking over her shoulder and asked her, "What are you doing?" And she said, "I'm trading." And I'm like, wow, that is so, interesting. So she told me a bit about it, and then I decided to join. So I joined, and then immediately I went on, I started looking at the videos, watching the videos, and then she was like, hurry up and open a live account. I'm like, I don't even know what I'm doing. So within a week, unlike other people who were on demo for a long time, I think I was on demo for like, not even a week, 5 days. So I opened a live account. I put like 300 or 400, I can't remember. And then I took a few trades from, I think it was Canada at that time, in December. I'm sorry, can you hear me?
Yes, we can.
Okay. That was in December. Within 3 weeks, I blew that account because I when you join, you don't know anything. I had just started, I had barely finished the videos. I didn't know what gold and Germany 30 and US 30 was. So you're on Kathy Kirkland sessions and she says, buy gold, sell this. And like an idiot, you're just clicking the button. Within no time, my account was negative $486 and it just went before my very eyes. So anyway, after that, my vacation was over. I came back. I was determined to continue. So I continued. I loaded more money. That time I was with this broker called Hugo's Way. And Hugo's Way is, anyway, I won't go into that, how crazy Hugo's Way is. But when you're trading US 30 with Hugo's Way, I think they count pips in thousands. So within seconds, you literally can make hundreds. So in February, when the coronavirus started, that time I still hadn't done all the videos. It was more than gambling what I used to do, because I used to look at the figures, because I'm a bit dyslexic / autistic. I like looking at numbers. So I was staring at the numbers of US 30 and I could see how they were going. And that's how I used to take my trades, believe it or not. Just at looking at the numbers, and I decide this one is going up, buy. This one is coming down, sell, or whatever. So in February, when the coronavirus hit, I was looking at the numbers of US 30, and then I started selling. Within seconds, it was blue, and I made like $500. I entered like 3 or 4 or 5 trades, one after the other. And that day, I hadn't understood that the coronavirus affected the market. And by the end of the day, my account was $7,000. And I couldn't believe it. I was dancing, I was happy. So the next day, I'm like, okay, it's been selling. Now it's going to turn and it's going to buy. So like an idiot, I did the opposite. Of course, I lost the $7,000. This is the first time I'm telling this story because I was so traumatized. Even my sister herself doesn't know this story. I was so traumatized. I couldn't believe it. It went down from 7,000 within less than half an hour. It had come down to $2,000. So I stopped. Instead of, taking a break, I was like, I have to. At some point, it's going to turn around and become a buy, because usually they don't remain sales for days on end. So that's how I blew that account. Then I decided, let me just chill. This is crazy, but I'm sure, I still believed in trading. I was like, I have to stop being this crazy woman, and just go back to school. Go back to the IM, start all over again, start learning. So I went back, and then that's when I decided, let me just go through every single educator and find out who I can.
By going back, you mean you renewed your account?
Yes, I renewed my account. I had never stopped paying the monthly fee. It just meant every time I blew, I would put back more money. It's like I was literally gambling. Blow the account, put back money, start again, blow it, start again, blow it. So I went back now. I started really take a deep breath, get sensible. I started following traders, and I would follow traders. Like I used to follow BAS every morning. So at some point, and there were many educators, and I didn't know who was the best for me. So, and at that time, since I was still on sick leave, I was, I basically had the whole day to trade and to be on Go Live. So in the morning, I would follow BAS, and then actually what I had done, I had signed up for practically everything. Vibrata, pivots, Gold Cup, you name it. It was like, these buffets that you go to in restaurants, an all-you-can-eat buffet, and you have a big plate and you're just loading stuff, loading. You don't care if it's fish, chicken, meat, you just mixed everything. So that's what I was doing. So in the morning, I am with BAS. In the afternoon, Gold Cup, Vibrata, Kirkland, you name it, taking trades left, right, and center without understanding. The way somebody else said, you don't understand why you're taking, you're just taking because somebody called those trades. So you make money here, you lose there. You make money here, you lose there. And I was like, okay, still not working. And then my sister introduces me to, roll of drums, Lilo. So I started taking Lilo's trades. And within minutes, her trades used to become blue. And like, I'm sorry, people like BAS who, they are red. And then after a while, they become blue. Lilo's trades became blue quite soon. So I was like, okay, let me stop all these other people, let me narrow it down to a few. So I narrowed it down finally to Lilo, to Pivots, Lee Allen, because I really like the way Pivots is done. Pivots is done in an amazing way where it's, you can see levels. So you can know where to put your stop loss, where to put your entries, where to put your take profit. It's really very well done. So after I narrowed it down, my account sort of kind of settled down. It stopped being this roller coaster of you make a huge amount of money and then next thing you know, you don't have any more money. So that was around April where I really started. Then we also started also the challenge, the $100 challenge. And you know how you learn things, but 2 days later you forget, and then you make the same mistakes over and over and over. Like one thing that I took very long to learn was the stop loss. I just did not want to do the stop loss. I was like, okay, if it gets to a certain amount, I'll get out. And if it gets to a certain blue, I'll get out. But either way, if it comes blue, I'm like, I'm looking at the charts and I'm thinking, oh gosh, I think it can still go higher. So I won't take my profits. I'll stay in for me to make more money. So I will not move my stop loss into profit because I don't want to lose money. And I don't want to jump out because I want to make more. You know, in other words, greed. So sometimes you have serious profit. It's in serious blue. It's like $150 in blue and you're not even closing. So that's what I used to do. It reverses, it goes down. Next thing you know, negative 200. You're like, oh my gosh, I'm doing this again. Anyway, long story short, I finally decided to grow up. I've gelled now to, I've narrowed down to, Bernard, are you saying something? I can see your lips moving. Bernard?
Yes, sorry, I'm on phone. I'm on phone, Catherine. Sorry about
Okay.
that.
I'm sorry. I was a bit distracted. Anyway, so now I've narrowed it down to the trades that I take. I take Lilo's trades. I take Lee Allen, and I'm on DeLorean. I'm studying DeLorean a lot. And I'm also identified myself as a scalper. I'm not an intraday. I'm a scalper. So at the end of the day, by 6 p.m. My time, all my trades are closed. I no longer have trades overnight because I don't want the stress of waking up at 3 in the morning and finding them seriously in the red. I can't deal with that anymore. In general, what I want to say, it's so important to learn. Don't be in a rush. Somebody say that this market isn't going anywhere. That is so true. Don't be in a rush to start making money. Just take the time you need to learn, and then you can learn. Study, study, and study again. And also DeLorean, they give homework. Do the homework. It's very important. You know how learning how to read the charts, learning how to draw the trend lines and all that stuff. Because I had been in some courses where they tell you, oh, this is easy. You don't need to learn all this. Just take the trades that we're giving you. It's easy. You don't need to learn how to draw the lines. And anyway, now I've learned. I'm still learning. It's a long journey, and I'm really enjoying it. I'm not running after 101 traders, educators anymore. Like I said, I've narrowed it down. I've learned how to use the stop loss, and now my account has settled down. I have an Excel sheet where I put every single trade that I take. I put the target. Like Lilo gives us intraday. So if she says the intraday is 150, I'll put my target at 30 pips. And if it hits 30 pips, I take my pips and I go. I don't stay. Even if it looks like it's still making more money, I just take my money and I go. And from the beginning of the day, I always identify, okay, my account closed at a certain amount. My target for today is like $100, $200. And if I make that, well and good. If I don't, that's okay. Another thing that I've stopped doing is what I call revenge trading. You know, when you lose money in the market and then you're back in again, I have to get it back. You know, you're revenge trading. And you know, it's like you're in a frenzy and you end up losing even more. If you've lost it, you've lost it. Let it go. Just go back the next day and just, you know, yeah, voila. Respect your account. That's another thing. I wasn't respecting my account. I wasn't respecting my money. And I've really repented. I've repented and repented. as in I wasn't really being a good steward of what God has given me. I lose the money out of carelessness. So now I've really learned how to be careful. I have my targets, I respect my targets, and I get out. Voila. I don't know if there's anything else I can add. I think that's it. They do.
Catherine, someone is asking, what do you do if it's bedtime and your trades are still in red? Do you close?
That hasn't happened in a while. That used to happen before when my trades are in the red and I would just let it, run. But now with my stop loss in place, by the end of the day, my stop loss has hit because I don't have a 200 pip stop loss anymore. I have like a maximum 50 pip stop loss. And with things like NAS, or another thing I forgot to mention, is that nowadays I don't trade every single thing. I've decided to do what they call a one pair millionaire. And the pair I've chosen is NAS 100. I love NAS so much. So I'm really studying it and I'm beginning to understand how it moves. And with NAS, you can't stay in for hours. When it gets red to a certain amount where it starts making me panic, I get out of it because I know I can watch the charts and then find another entry, or I just wait for the next day. So no, by 6 p.m. every day, I don't have any trades because in any case at 6 p.m., I have to go out and walk my dog and I can't be watching my phone and I don't want to be stressed when I'm walking my dog. So before I leave the house, my trades are closed, my computer is shut, I'm done.
All right. Thank you, Catherine. There's another question, I think, in the chat box, and someone is wondering how much you started trading with. Yes, how much you started trading with.
At the beginning, it was very erratic. I started with $200, I blew it. Then I put $500, I blew it. Then I put $300, I blew it. It was up and down. So finally, when I discovered this 52-week challenge, I put in the $100 and I started. And as you know, I've shared, I blew that as well. And then I started again, and now it's been growing steadily. So yeah, I respect lot sizes. In fact, I don't even do the lot sizes that we have on that chart because it's too high for me. I'm now using the lot size. The maximum lot size I've ever used is 0.07.
All right. Okay, thank you so much, Catherine, for sharing this. And before I bring in now Shiko, I would like us to show some love to Katherine Marami, to Shiko, and also to Asifa. Those they've spoken just before now, and we never actually appreciated them. So let's show them some love with 777, 777, and some fire emojis. Thank you so much for sharing with us, Asifa, Katherine, and also Shiko. Thank you. I mean, it's, someone is actually being very personal. There are people who cannot open up, but they have actually chosen to tell us their story. They've chosen to tell us things that would otherwise be very personal and very protected, but they've actually shared with us so that we can learn from them. So let's appreciate them, ladies and gentlemen. And I hope this is going somewhere for most of us here. Ladies and gentlemen, you heard them repeat this time and again. It's not a get rich quick. You have to be patient. You have to be willing to learn. You have to work on your business until it works out, okay? And learning has been key from all the ones who've spoken. You have to keep on learning. You have to keep on learning. You have to be consistent. You have to be here too so that your business can work for you, ladies and gentlemen. And now, before I bring in Shiko, not Shiko, sorry, Koi, before I bring in Koi, I want us to speak to one gentleman. I've not warned him that we'll speak to him. Most of the others had sent them a text and asked them whether they are okay if they speak to us on this call, but I've not asked this gentleman. But I want to ask him now whether he's okay to speak. Kamukama Innocent, all the way in Kampala, Uganda. Yes, Kamukama, are you there? Are you comfortable to speak to us this evening? can you, maybe if you are, you can unmute your mic. Yes, and I would like to ask you a few questions. Kamukama Innocent, how are you?
Yes, hi Bernard.
Fine, thank you. How are you doing? I'm looking for
Not
you.
bad. You're just chilling here in Kampala.
Yeah, okay, great. 1 second, I'm trying to look for you so that we can see each other eyeball to eyeball, like we said. Oh, you're not, your video is muted. If you don't mind, please unmute your video so that we can see you. Yes.
Okay, okay.
Yes.
You're seeing me?
Great. Yeah, now we can see you. Yes, fantastic. So, how was your trading journey in Kamukama?
Yes, not bad. But at first it was not easy. You know, it was a new venture. I was a new kid on the block in the new field. So, and I had a lot of energy. You know, I was exploring aggressively. You know, what is this thing? As they said, you know, greedy. But
Yes.
And me, I just wanted to do things perfectly, you know, not even going for this demo account. So the more I practiced on my live account, the more I made mistakes and the more I learned.
Okay.
So yeah, it all started with in June 8th. And of course I paid, I go to my demo account. I didn't even go for it. I posted their money on my live account. I started trading, and I was so much obsessed in the first instance with gold. And for those of you who are trading gold, you know the atomic number of gold, it is AU USD. And silver is AG. So one time I had started a trend of gold. It was moving up at a good speed. It had just made a breakout. And so I just went into my trading system, and of course, all of a sudden, was it by mistake or I clicked on silver, which is AG, without knowing. And to the worst of it, I had used the wrong lot size, which was 0.1. Guess what? And silver has abnormal movement. The volatility is here. Within 1 or 30 minutes, it can move even 500 pips. You know, if you know, like, you know, a dog, when it is taking care of the sick dog, because it cannot, a dog when it is nursing, another dog when it is sick. I just watched my account going red from up to Z. I said, okay, I just had to comfort myself. I said, but it will come back. But then I said, my account is small, it is going. I said, let me leave it to grow. If I have made a mistake, I will just run from it. My account was blown within 8 minutes. It had blown off.
Sorry, man.
So I remember I texted Terry. I told her that, you know, nowadays I'm playing casino. I'm not I'm not doing forex. But of course, I knew the mistake I had done. So, and from that moment, I really learned a lot, especially trading. You have to be careful when you are making your entries. It has to be proper currency. You have to have studied the proper structure of the market. And of course, I had not even given enough time to demonstration. What I did, I had to get 2 good weeks break off on a demonstration account, you know, really to perfect myself what I was doing. But with effect from around 18th July, I had to come back to my account. I had to change the account, refund it. Actually, I even opened 2 accounts. One account I only do buy trades, and another one I do sell trades. So once I'm doing a buy trading and I see it has reached the threshold of sell point, I just close it and I go to the sell account and I just target it for a sale. So that's what I did majorly. But so far so good. I'm on a good track. On those 2 accounts, one is bearing 800 and another one is bearing 650. So far so good. And of course, from mistakes, what I would encourage you guys, don't hesitate, to trade using your live account, because the moment the mistakes you do in your live account, you know to repeat it. So with Forex, you have to really be patient. You have to be knowing what you are doing. You have to know market structure. You have to know when to buy and when to sell. Of course, you cannot buy, when the price is high. I always translate Forex into doing this normal business. You cannot buy business, beans, when the price is high and you expect to sell them when the price is low. You will not make money. You just buy beans when the price is just down, so that when it rises, you just make money. Likewise, just transfer that one into Forex.
Okay, Kamukama,
Yes.
thank you so much. And maybe a quick question, Kamukama. So are you comfortable now? Are you profitable? Are you making money in this business as it is right now?
Yes, as I told you, I opened 2 accounts. So one is I only do buys on it. Any trade that has got to do with buying, I just transact that trade on it. Another one I only do sales. So one I have 800. I have actually currently I have $850. Then another I have $650. So far so good.
Have you done any withdrawals so far?
No,
have you done any withdrawals?
Don't withdraw. Not yet. Not yet. I'm still powered.
Okay, great.
Yes.
All right, but please, if you can withdraw some money, it's good to eat some money that you made in the market so that you get to feel how it tastes. Yeah. Yes. Very, very important.
I think maybe this I'm taking wrong to withdraw. I'm still comfortable with the resources I'm using, so I'm not panicking to withdraw.
Someone is asking the 2 accounts. One you said has got 850, another one 600. How much did you start with in each of those accounts?
One I started with 200, another one I started with 100.
Okay, great. Thank you very much, Kamukama Innocent. Asante, thank you. And yeah, if you guys have any questions for Kamukama, you can post them here. In the meantime, I want us to move to our next speaker. Yes, I want us to move to Koi. Koi, are you on the call? Koi, please come in. I hope you're there. Koi, are you on the call? Yes,
Yes,
Koi.
yes, I'm on the call. Good evening,
Dr.
good
Koi.
evening, everyone. Yes. Okay, I started this journey.
Yeah,
Sorry?
just tell us a bit about yourself. Yeah, just your background, what you do, and how it is so far. I know you've not been here for long, but you become a good trader. I know you are, yes, Dr. Koi likes following Dr. K. So yes, the 2 Dr. Ks, but just tell us about it.
Okay, I started this journey in May this year. I was working as an administrator in school, in one of the colleges in town. And then in March this year, then COVID came. We were all sent on unpaid leave. Now I'm there, I'm like, hey, what do I do? I always thank God and I say Lillian is my destiny changer, because I found her on 52 weeks on Facebook. I'm sure everybody knows about it on Facebook. She had talked about the trading, the Forex trading. So I decided to follow her. And she's so good. She opened a Zoom for us, for new people. She told us her story. She introduced us to the Zoom, to the Forex trading and all that. Then she gave us the link for the main Zoom now, the one which normally comes at 1 p.m. So I started following. At this time now, I don't have a salary. I'm not working. I'm just in the house. I didn't have money to start IM Academy. Then I had to borrow this 25K. I called her, actually it was at night on Friday. I told her, hey, you know what, Lillian, I have to join this academy because I really need income. So that's how I started. In 2 weeks, I was done with the academy and started trading on demo. I could take her trades and I really grew my account, my demo account. That's the time now I decided to open a live account. Actually, I started with $100. I could take Lillian's trades. I could make good money, but actually they were not very much because I was using 0.01. I could make $2. There's a day, I remember there's a day I made $1,700. That's $17, and I was so very excited. Then all of a sudden I took one of the educators' trades, Kevin Serrano. Actually, he gave us a pending order of German-30. So I took the German-30, the pending orders. I put the sell stop, the buy stop. This is I think it was around 4:30. Then I didn't know there was news. Then the news came. Oh my God! When the news came, it activated sell. And then immediately, when I saw it activated sell, I deleted buy. It activated sell, immediately it went up. It went and went, it never came back. My account just went like that. So, Bernard, I hope you can hear me.
Yes, loud and clear.
Okay, thank you. So this is the time I said, my account has gone, I don't know what to do. So I stick to my demo account for that 1 week. Then I remembered Miss Fierce, all her testimonies, she could talk about Dr. Kathy. So this is the next month. Now this is the second month in June. I said, let me pay for Elite Pack. Actually, I would advise, if you have never taken Elite Pack, it is the best. So I took Elite Pack. I decided following Dr. Kathy. Diligently, I followed her. I watched all her recordings. I followed her on YouTube, and I mastered her strategy in Vibrata, the one called Ichimoku. I followed her, I mastered her strategy, and I decided from now I'm going to become a scalper. And I opened my one account on $1,000. This time my account of $1,000, I'm sitting there with Dr. Kathy. I would wait for her at 4 p.m. But in the morning I would scalp. That one day I scalped, my account went until 60. I said, no, I have to start again. So this is where I started following her completely. I took the strategy, I copied it, I started using it. I could make money. I would make money like every day. So I decided to give myself a target, 5 to 10% every day. And for sure, I would make around $100 to $1,200 a day. And withdraw $100 and then leave the other. Within a week, I had made was around $800. And I make sure like every day I withdraw my money. Every day I withdraw my money. And I follow Dr. Kathy. Actually, I don't follow any other educator. I only follow Dr. Kathy. Sometimes I get so tempted to follow Patrick Kenny because he also talk more about Vibrata on YouTube. So I get so tempted, but if he doesn't give US30, I'm not there. Actually, I trade US30 only. If US30 is not behaving, I will only take S&P 500. I don't take any other trade. I stick to my rules, 0.05 lot size. I don't take any other lot. I don't change my lot size. And I take one trade at a time. And I make sure I make my 5 to 10%. Again, I also believe in law of compounding. I followed, to be sincere, BK, I don't follow 52 weeks. I follow Dr. Kathy's compounding. This is what we do, 10 pips every day. 10 pips every day. My small account of $100, 10 pips every day, you're good. And then my account is just growing slowly, 10 pips every day, and I'm compounding like that. Yes. I think
Wow.
that's my story.
Great. That's a good story, Dr. Koi. So you're saying like on average in a week you withdraw how much, if you don't mind?
I make sure I withdraw not less than $100 a day.
Oh.
If I withdraw, minimum is $700. Around 7,000, wow. That is $70 a day.
Okay. Okay.
Yes.
Great.
But now the other small account is for compounding. I do 10 pips every day and I just leave it there. I'm giving myself like 60 days. The way I've done the compounding Excel sheet, within 60 days, you'll have made like 3 million.
How much?
Yes.
Wow, amazing.
Days, yeah. That's her strategy. That's how she does her compounding. So that's how I follow. That's what I follow.
Okay, guys, if you have any questions for Dr. Koi, just post them in the chat box so that we can ask. In the meantime, Dr. Koi, do you use any add-on? Do you use any add-on?
Yes, I use LPO for Dr. Kathy. Yes, London payout. Actually, she
it
gives.
Means also vibrata. So you use
vibrata. Vibrata. I only use vibrata.
So she uses vibrata and of course London payout. So you get the alerts that come with LPO.
Yes.
Fantastic. Thank you, Dr. Koi. I don't know if there are any questions that have been posted here. Let's see. Amazing. Yes. Oh, great. So super. Thank you, Dr. Koi, for sharing with us. It's been awesome. And this is just great. Yeah, so thank you very much. I don't know if there are any questions for any of the other people who've spoken, but I want us to show some love for Dr. Koi and also Kamukama Innocent by typing in 777. Please type in 777 and fire emojis. Let's show them some love. Let's thank them. Thank you, Kamukama Innocent, for sharing. Thank you also, Dr. Koi, for sharing as well. And for those probably who have any questions, please, this might be a good time for you to ask. And maybe I think there's one question we didn't get from Shiko. And we've just chatted with her on the side. She's comfortable talking about it. Shiko, are you able to unmute yourself? Shiko?
Yes, BK.
Yes. So yes, there's some guys who are asking if you're comfortable to mention like how much you're making.
Yes, I am. I make between $15 to $200 a day. That
Awesome.
is the norm. But some outliers is when.
Sorry, I'm not sure that it's only me who can't hear you. Is it just me who can't hear you? I'm not sure. Can you guys hear Shiko?
We can hear you, BK, but we can't hear Shiko.
Oh, Shiko, I think Anini has frozen. Our connection has frozen. Yeah, Shiko's connection has frozen. So guys, she will be coming, probably she'll come back in. Yeah, our connection is frozen completely. So let's hope that she'll be able to come back in. If you can hear me, Shiko, let me know. If you've been able to come back and you can hear me, let me know. But I know that our connection looks like it's frozen. So as we wait for her to come back, I would like us to speak to maybe one more speaker. And these speakers, there are a couple. Before, of course, I don't know. And Newton, if you're on the call, please let me know. I've been waiting for Newton. I'm not sure whether Newton Newton is already with us. So Newton, if you're on the call, let me know. Gloria sent her apologies. She'll give a testimonial next time, ladies and gentlemen. And I'm just telling you, you'd like to hear Gloria's story. Yes, because Gloria came in, started with $200. Within a week, she had grown it to $1,400. Then she went and put in more money. And the first month alone, Gloria was able to make over $10,000. Ladies and gentlemen, this business can actually be good. All you need to do is, are you following? And the pattern that I've understood from these people who've been able to achieve this success, they always upgrade their accounts for one reason or another to elite. Imagine. While some of us are finding it so hard to pay $174, which is 18,000 shillings, these guys are upgrading where they are going to be paying 30,000 shillings every single month. Just imagine. Because I know that's what Newton did. He told us that the other day. That's the same thing that Gloria did. And in fact, everyone in Gloria's team has also just subscribed to Elite as well. So ladies and gentlemen, as we wait for Shiko to come, and Shiko, if you can hear me, let me know. In the meantime, what I want us to do, I would like us to speak to this couple. I've not requested them beforehand, but I would like them to speak to us. And this is Zach. Yes, Shiko, yes, you can proceed. But Zach and Faith, be ready. We'll be talking to you shortly. So in the meantime, Shiko is back. Welcome back, Shiko. I think your connection got frozen, but I'm glad you're back. Shiko?
Yeah. Thank you.
Welcome
BK.
back.
Sorry about that. I'm not sure how much you had, so I'll just repeat. Can you hear me?
Yeah, just start from there. Yeah.
Can you hear me?
We can hear you loud and clear, Shiko.
You can hear me, Bernard?
Very well. Yes, we can hear you. I hope you can hear me too.
Okay. So, yeah, I was saying I make, on a normal day, I make between $15 to $200. And the outlier is $2. Sometimes I've made $2, and there's a day I made $850. But on a normal day, $15 to $200.
Wow. And with the account size of how big? Shiko, I hope you heard me.
My account size is normally $200 to $300. Yes, I have.
Okay. $200, and it's also able to make you another $200.
Yes.
Wow.
Sometimes
wow.
I'm forced to add capital just to protect my margin, but then I withdraw the extra amount immediately.
Aha. Okay, great. Oh, thank you so much, Shiko, for hearing that. And if there are any questions, guys, for these speakers, please remember to type in the chat box. So thank you, Shiko. In the meantime, I want us to now go. Yeah, I want us to go and speak to Zach and Faith. I know they've also been achieving some good success in trading, and I would like them to tell us how it's been for them, how they got into a place where they are making a steady profit every day. Because I know they do. Zach, I know you do. So you and please speak to us.
Wow. Our chairman, Mr. BK, and every member on this call, we are humbled to have a chance to share our experience. Like you said, Chairman, you actually did not prepare us in any way. So we'll be depending a lot on your guidance, like exactly what you would want us to share. But just before we receive your question. Okay, yes.
Yes, so I would like maybe you to tell us, are you making steady profits now?
Yes.
How much do you make, like, on average?
Most of the times on average we make between $150 to $200, but maybe on a bad day, yes. On a bad day we make maybe $100. Yeah.
Wow. How long did it take for you to get to that level?
Well, we've been in the business, or rather, we've been in the learning for 7 months. Thanks to Simon, we learned of this on January the 15th. We practiced on demo for 2 weeks. We started trading on live account on February 5th. Yes, February 5th. Then we were not able to make a lot because, of course, we had also not captured the skills. But then I must also say that we made several mistakes, like George and Happiness for sharing. We could find ourselves putting weird lot sizes, or sometimes, putting too close stop losses. So yeah, between then and today, we lost so many accounts. We cannot even count them. But then
Okay.
what we've gained is far much more than what we've lost.
Than what you lost. Oh, good. When did you start becoming steady? How long ago?
Yeah, since about April. Yeah, April
Wow.
was April 23rd specifically. That marked April 25th. Ilikuwa about. That's when we were on our 9th day, the 4th month. And I'm here speaking now to those that joined yesterday and yesterday but one in terms of weeks, months or so. We were 23rd of April was our 9th day in the 4th month. And that was the day that we were able to break the norm of making 1,000 to 4,000 shillings, about $10 to $40, to a point of making, that day we were able to make 159 actually, 159 point something dollars. And since then to date, things have actually been better and better.
Great. So basically, if I understand you well, so for the first 3 months, really, you
Yes.
were not profitable. You were making mistakes. You were blowing accounts.
Yes.
If you had no reasons to give up.
Yes, true. But then I must say this very confidently that Lillian, you, Shiro, Simon, keep reminding all of us that this business is all about, actually about 80 to 90% is your mental preparedness, and the rest is the skill now. So I'm very fortunate to have had a great coach, Simon Degwa, for quite a long time, all the way since the time we were in the business together, in the coffee business, for about 4 years now, from 2016. And so I was prepared enough not to quit. I knew that if I quit, so in a switch off. Sorry. Electricity has just gone here. But then I knew very well that quitters never win and winners never quit. So never was a day that we thought quitting to be a better option.
All right. So
Yeah.
thank you very much, Zach. Ladies and gentlemen, we've been on this call now for, I think, almost 2 hours. And now what I want us to do, thank you, Zach. And let's show some love to Zach and Faith for sharing, being very open. Let's give them some 777s and fire emojis and love hearts. Please, let's just give it back to them. People being open, people telling us about their things. There are so many people who would not be comfortable to speak about these things like we are saying. So I don't take it for granted. And that's why I always say, this one is a family. When you hear me telling you to open your videos so that we can see each other, remember, these people are opening up to you. Even you open up to them, let them see you on video, because who are they speaking to? Who is speaking to them? So we are one family. People are not scared to share, and I'm just so grateful for that. I thank God for this. So thank you. We are very great people in our team. People who are selfless, people who want others to win. Remember, they are sharing these stories so that you can win the way they are winning as well. So if you've been in this business, you've not won yet, it's not happened, I want you to know your time is coming. There are so many people who give up on the first month, second month, they've given up. Just imagine. When you give up, like now Zach is telling us, on the 9th on the 9th day in their 4th month is when they started achieving success. What if they had given up on month 1? What if they had given up on month 2? Sorry, in fact, forget about that. What if they had given up on the 5th day on the 4th month? Just 4 days before they started achieving success. Just imagine, ladies and gentlemen. So there's a lot I think we can learn from each other. So, and I know, and by the way, the people that have called today, because I know them, just through this forum trading and everything, these are people who always attend calls, they attend trainings. There's a mentorship call starting in the next 1 hour. I know we've not posted about it, but I think everyone knows that we have a mentorship call every Sunday at 11 p.m. They are there for the mentorship call every Thursday at 5 a.m. These are the people who keep on attending calls, training, and everything. Ladies and gentlemen, they post in the group as well. So it's not by chance that, of course, they are winning. It's not by luck that they are winning, that they are making money. And I want you to know it can be the same for you. Apply exactly what we are learning here today from others. So if you have any questions, even for things that we might not have covered, I would like you to ask in the chat box. So from what we are learning, all these people, by the way, who've spoken today, I want you to know these are people who have active accounts. So for those people who don't activate their account because they feel, oh my God, why should I spend $174 and I'm not making money? You put in that $174 so that you make money. People put in money so that they make money. When you don't put in money, you don't make money. It's a fact of life. You can't start a business which is free. If you just open a shop, let's say in a mall, Yaya Center, The Hub, TRM, Garden City, whichever mall that you open, or even Imenti House, and you open a shop in that mall, and you don't pay rent for the following month, will you still be having that shop? Will you make a profit? I guess not. I guess not. So you need to be, to know that you need to put in money. So if your account is not active, you're shortchanging yourself. Activate your account between today and tomorrow, ladies and gentlemen, and make this business work for you. Your breakthrough might come on the 3rd month, on the 4th, or the 5th, or even on 1 year. I mean, you remember our master trader, Lilo, and I would like Lilo to speak to us next. Lilo Kado, are you there? I hope she's there, master trader, our Miss Fears. Even I took months, ladies and gentlemen, but guess what? Things now are working out. So, ladies and gentlemen, I would like us to be patient with this journey, to keep learning, keep your active so that, of course, you can keep learning. I think you've heard about Dr. Koi. Don't be afraid of add-ons. You've heard she's got add-ons. Most other people who spoke, they said they've got DeLorean. Others are actually using the Elite package. And now, without much further ado, I want us to invite our master trader, Lilo Kado, Miss Fears. Miss Fears, please, I would like you now to speak to us and, about this trading journey and maybe what we can also get to know more. Yes, welcome.
Hi, good evening, everybody.
Yes, we
hi,
can't see you
Bernard.
though.
I'm in darkness. I am in darkness. So you definitely won't see me because I'm already dark.
Yeah, I wanted to ask. Yeah, when struggle.
So wow. Honestly, I'm so impressed with everybody who's just shared their stories. First of all, I just want to say thank you to everyone who's just been open with their story. And I always say stories are what make other people believe in this industry. Because it can be a very interesting journey. So congratulations for everyone. Well done. Me, I'm impressed because I don't think my story was anywhere close to what I'm hearing today. And it just goes to show that we've grown, we've come such a long way. I know Bernard can attest, for some of us, when we started, we took quite a bit of time. The support that we had was remote 100%. So we were relying a lot on our educators in the academy and the Randis in the US. So of course it was a challenge. I remember we used to meet up. And I remember we used to take trades from each other, we just say, enter, not knowing what we are doing. So Yeah, I'm so impressed. For me, you guys know, I mean, I took quite a number of months, almost 6 to 7 months before I personally cracked the code. And even then, it was still a challenge. Yeah. So I just want to encourage you guys, continue being patient. I mean, some of you are now a year old, some are just two months old. Just continue being patient. For traders, what I've seen is within a year, 2 years, you're good to go, financially set in terms of consistency. So if you've been here more than 2, 3 months, 4 months, I mean, you've already shortened your journey to, just being a consistently profitable trader, And so I just want to wish you guys all the best. I'm impressed with Dr. Koi's story as well. Every time I hear her talking about her story, I'm so impressed because, and just using Dr. K's spreadsheet and everything, because I've also been on that spreadsheet. So we're on the same journey coincidentally. Yeah, and I'm excited, Bernard. I think Team Kenya is going to go very far. I think when you hear so many people succeeding, it's just a sign that that's what's going to be the norm very, very soon. And
Okay.
I want to encourage the new people also, just use these stories to keep you focused and, excited, and continue plugging into the academy. Yeah, that's about it from me, but thank you.
Thank you very much, Lilo, for that. And as just before we come to the end, of course, just to point out about, what Dr. Koi said, I think you all heard when COVID came, they were sent home with no pay at all, but she decided to make this work. So some people think COVID has been, it's just brought bad things into this world, but it looks like COVID also has been very good to some people. Look at now the success that she's getting. And which also is a wake-up call to you guys. When you start judging other people that they are not making, they have no money to join, they need your help. Call them. This is the business they need so that, of course, they can start making money. Those people who've been laid off, call them. Bless other people forward the same way you've been blessed by being shown this idea. There are people who just say, I just want to trade. I only want to be a trader. But what if someone never approached you? What if someone never called you so that you could see this business? Would you be saying that now that you want just to be a trader? Bless others also with this. Call people, let's get people in. Let's help other Kenyans to trade and make money for themselves, please. And also, I want to know whether we've got Shiro, one of our leaders, Shiro, if she's on this call, and Simon, if they're on this call, just to give them at least, 60 seconds each, just to say something, with what has gone on today, with everything that you've seen. Maybe before Shiro comes, we can start with Simon. Simon, are you on there? Simon is a P2000 leader, just like Lilo, and then Shiro is a P1000. So Simon, are you there? Just 60 seconds, please. Simon, are you? I don't know if Simon is in. Yes, Simon, I can see you on the call. Are you there? Simon. All right, what about Shiro? Is Shiro on the call? I'm not sure. Okay, sorry guys. I've not actually, let them know that they'll speak, but so it's okay. I think we are good. So we'll just proceed. So thank you everyone for joining us this evening. Asanteni sana. And what I want to do is to wish each and everyone a very good night and a very profitable week ahead as we start this new week. So I look forward to see you. Let's invite people for tomorrow's training, presentations. Let's invite people for tomorrow's presentations for 1 p.m., 4 p.m., 7 p.m., and 9 p.m. And also, let's attend the training. For those who want to be good in trading, attend the training tomorrow at 8 o'clock, the beginner's class, okay? Attend the beginner's class tomorrow. And then also ensure that you attend the mentorship call tonight at 11 p.m., Yes, and also on Thursday at 5 a.m. Thank you, everyone, and I want to wish each and everyone a very good night.